What is the one word advertisers will always try to use? At the beginning of Sefer Devarim, we find Eile HaDvarim, these are the words that Moshe delivered to the nation immediately prior to his death. And most of his message includes words of tochacha, through which he denounced the inappropriate practices of the people. And in this opening verse, we find that a number of places are mentioned where Moshe delivered his message. And two of those places are Tofel v'Lavan. And it's really intriguing, because nowhere else do we find a reference to these two places. Where is Tofel? Where is Lavan? Rashi brings a perush from the Talmud, indicating that actually there were no such places, but rather these two words are an allusion to the sin of the people with regard to their attitude to the manna which fell from heaven. It was absolutely miraculous. There was sufficient for them every day. The taste of the manna was whatever the person wanted it to have, and there was never any waste in the body from it. So what was wrong with it? It was Tofel v'Lavan. You see, the appearance was the same every day. The manna was always white. It looked the same. And as a result, there was Tofel. It was Tafel. It was of secondary importance in their eyes. Rav Yosef Dov Soloveitchik would teach that in the world of advertising, the one word that advertisers would want to use is the word new, and also, where possible, improved. And that is because they recognize that appearances count. When something looks new, where it appears to be fresh, where this is an improved model, that means that we'll go for it. And that, he said, is because people can easily become bored. As parents and as educators, we know that the one word we just don't want to hear from our children or our pupils is, I'm bored. And so too, our boredom with the product that we use can easily prompt us to want to change it for something different, for something new. The manna from heaven was the greatest possible gift from Hashem over 40 years in the wilderness, but because it always looked the same, we became bored of it. So what is the greatest antidote to boredom? In Psalm 119, verse 77, we say, Ki Toratecha shashu'ai. Hashem, your Torah is my delight. If something is delightful, or if a person is delightful, we'll never become bored of them. The Torah in our eyes is the greatest possible delight, because there are always fresh ways of looking at a verse, always greater depth to our previous understanding, new elements of knowledge which come our way. The Torah provides us with the greatest possible delight in life through the mitzvot that we can follow as a result of our study of Torah. So therefore, let us learn such a powerful and relevant lesson from the opening words of Sefer Devarim, from two place names relating to places which have never existed. First of all, let's not just judge a person or a situation on appearances alone. Let's look to the substance, and then we'll really appreciate the gifts of life. And in addition, let's recognize the greatest gift of them all, which is the Torah, through which our entire lives can be a continuous, delightful experience. Shabbat Shalom.